This guy doesn't work, and her leg don't work.
Uh-oh, you're getting ahead of me. Come here, we have to put it in 4. Good job, you did it. We're going to leave the tree in 4. Today is 4. Yeah, we will. I actually have to, we have to change you. Come here. Ready? Can you scrunch? Whew. Addie. It's actually not that cold out. You still gotta wear a coat. Which hat? I do the white one. All right. All right. All right. Ready? Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome to another Vlogmas video. Today is Vlogmas Day 3. You guys will be seeing this on December 6th. We had a packed day already, and I'm just now heading out to Starbucks to grab a coffee. I also need to stop and get a prescription, which I can talk a little bit about, because when are things ever just like straightforward and easy with my pregnancy? Like, I guess literally never. Anyway, we were supposed to go on a walk, and then she wouldn't leave the driveway because she wanted to get in the car. And I know that is very, like, that's the antithesis of a lot of toddlers' reactions to getting in the car. But she doesn't like to stay in the car for too long. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, she's not, like, ready to go on road trips now. Like, she has a limit. She just wants to sit in the car because she's obsessed with cars right now. However, if she's cranky or in need of a nap, she will still scream when I try to put her in the car. So it's really just... we're at her will with a lot of things. First stop is CVS. I have to pick up a prescription, and Addie needs Band-Aids. We're running out of our frozen Band-Aids, and honestly, those are the only things that will help a boo-boo. And then we're gonna stop at Starbucks, and then come right back home because I'm still on the clock, but I started work an hour early today because I had to get up so early. Shout out Addie. I filmed some of our day yesterday. I decorated the outside with all of what we had. That being said, we need more extension cords, are in need of more outdoor decorations. So I think the plan is for tomorrow for us to go out and buy those decorations. Unfortunately for you guys, that will be in Vlogmas Day 4. We finished decorating the top half of our tree. We are not decorating the bottom half this year because Little Miss in the back. If you're new here, I have a 19-month-old now. We only put up the non-breakable ornaments at the top, and then we're leaving the bottom completely not decorated, except for it is a pre-lit tree, so the bottom does have lights on it. The top is the only one that we actually decorated, and we also put the star on top. I don't want to entice her to be like picking at the tree, and honestly, so far, like, I could eat my words, but she is good at like looking at it, pointing out the different ornaments on the tree, but she has not gone to like mess with it. So yeah, I felt very accomplished yesterday with our Christmas decorations. We now have everything put up that we have, and now we need to fill in a few gaps. So that is what we'll be doing this weekend. We will be buying and setting up the last of our Christmas decorations, and then we will be done, which I really hope next year we can get everything up sooner than December, than the first weekend of December. But we just, I don't know, this year's been nuts. I mean, we've been prepping also for the baby, because I'm having this, I will most likely have had this baby 2 months from now. So we have been very preoccupied with other things outside of Christmas and decorating and all of that. And we also hosted for Thanksgiving, so there were a lot of like things going on. Okay, well, I finally made it to CVS, and I've also talked for like 10 minutes now. We'll explain on the way to Starbucks after we pick up my meds what I'm picking up. Let's go. You want Paw Patrol? Let's get these. Come on, let's go. We're back in the car. She just finished screaming because she didn't want to get in the car. She actually, this time, wanted to W-A-L-K. I have to spell it because she repeatedly says W-A-L-K, W-A-L-K. So, anyway, she's in the back seat with her Disney Band-Aids, and although she does not know Disney characters, because we don't really do screen time with her just yet, at least on a consistent basis, like we'll do it like a couple times a month. Last night we did it because she did get a little bit of a boo-boo, and you know, we felt bad. But anyway, hence the Band-Aids. But anyway, I picked up my prescription as well, and it was for iron pills, for an iron supplement, because my hemoglobin came back low. And I guess in the third try, he was like, this is the last time you'll need to get your blood drawn for like this pregnancy, which honestly, like getting my blood drawn like doesn't really bother me, especially since you have to get your blood drawn all the time when you're pregnant. So it doesn't really bother me that much, but I was like, okay, cool, like this is the last time, like wow, like it's getting so close, haha. Apparently 11 and above is normal for your hemoglobin. Mine came back 10.9. So they're like, hey, we're gonna put you on an iron supplement. And I'm like, oh great. And apparently it tastes gross. Hold on. The Starbucks worker told me to enjoy, and I thought he was gonna say have a nice day, so I started to say you too. And so I just was like, oh, thank you. So that's like not that big of a drama. My hemoglobin was literally 0.1 low. I have literally no medical professional at all background whatsoever. If he needs to put me on an iron supplement for being slightly low, that is fine with me, because the idea of bleeding out during labor scares me. And also, like, I googled it before the doctor got like back to me, and it was like, oh, low, because I saw the level. Is he letting me go? And apparently like low iron can cause like premature birth and developmental delays. And I was like, oh my god. So I was like, oh my god, okay, I like have to take these iron pills. So not only am I going to be taking these iron pills, I am also going to be increasing my iron intake overall as well. I also read you want to take it with some form of vitamin C, because vitamin C helps you absorb the iron. So I'm gonna start doing all of that. More beans, more lentils. Yeah, so you know, so that's the little pregnancy update that I wasn't expecting to get, because when he was like, we're gonna check your hemoglobin, I was like, okay, sure, do it. Like, I've never had like any kind of low iron or anything. So, I mean, it's only slightly low, but I'm still like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting there to be a problem. Anyway, I got a peppermint mocha and a chocolate croissant at 3:30. I got to finish my work day, even though I did get on work at like 8 a.m. So I guess technically I could log off at like 4, but I am going to work until 5. Let's get inside. More, please. More, please. We have made it to 5 o'clock. It's actually like 5:15. Just logged off of work, and tomorrow I have to log on early again at 8 because I'm training someone. I talked about it in the Thanksgiving Day vlog, which was the first day of Vlogmas, how I'm making ornaments for people that I don't know what to get them. Let's do practice runs. But anyway, yes, all that being said, one of the ways that we are, I don't want to say cutting corners, but one of the ways we are being fiscally responsible is for the people that we would just like give a candle to or whatever, like you don't really know what to get them. You don't want to like show up empty handed because you know they might get you something small. I am making ornaments this year. So I'm embroidering ornaments for them. So I showed a little sneak peek of that last night. I was doing some embroidering for the more generic ornaments. I can't explain the project anymore. I have to just get started because she's getting very impatient. Even though I gave her paint to play with, she wants the paint that I'm trying to keep nice. All right, ready? You want to do red? Good job. Press up. Perfect. Your hand is all red. That's so silly. We'll do green later. Ready? Press down. Good job. Press down. Good job. Oh my God. Let's go wash your hands. Okay. You'll do green? Okay, roll up. Ready? Whoosh. Okay. You sit. Ready? You ready to do green? Let's do green. Your hand is green. You're like Elphaba or the Grinch. Squish. Good job. Ready? Gotta do it again. We'll do it again. Squish, 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 squish. Ready? Squish, squish. Good job. Perfect. One more time. Gotta keep your hand. Okay, where do you want to do it? Should we do it? Okay, spread out. Good job. Wanna do one more? One more time. This is so hard to do. I should have cleared the whole table off. All right, we have plenty to choose from. Oh my gosh, there's paint all over everything. Oh my goodness gracious. As you guys saw, we completed the craft in chaos. But what I was trying to attempt to say, and I'm gonna try to say this in a concise way, is I would prefer for the people that we wanna buy small gifts, but we don't know them very well, or we don't know what to get them. You know, it's usually like the host of a gathering that you don't see very often, so you don't want to spend a ton of money on a gift, but at the same time, like you want to come with something because you know they're probably going to give you a little something, or they're hosting and like they made the food or whatever the case is. So in that case, I'm making generic ornaments by embroidering them, which are the clips that you guys saw. And then on top of that, I'm also just making ornaments for Addie's different grandparent figures. So that was what we were doing today. I was having her stamp her hand just a bunch of times because if you have ever tried to do like a hand stamp with like a baby or a toddler of any age, they don't like press it nicely. You have to do it like a million times before you get one that like has all the fingers, has most of each finger, you know? Not only is it a money saver, but it also just fills my cup. I love doing crafts. And I love embroidering and all of that. So it really warms my heart to be able to, you know, save money, but also I get to do a craft, which I love. And, you know, it's like a gift from the heart for the people receiving it. Addison, you're my everything. I love you more and more each day. From dawn till dusk, you make me proud in every single way. Anyway, we are having a hard day, so I don't know how much more I'll be able to film until after she goes to sleep. But we're gonna just hang out and pass the time until it's time to go pick Zach up from the train. Yeah, I will see you guys later once. Do you need help? You need help? Help? Okay. Yeah, we're having a little bit of a day. Like literally hours later, it's now like 9:36. So yeah, Addie went to bed like kind of late. She went to bed at like 8:30. Normally her bedtime is like 7:30, 7:45. I realized I never showed you guys what the top half of our tree looks like. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. But as you can see, we just kind of stuck with reds and whites for the most part and some sprinkle of gold and then nothing. We got these. We got a bunch of these as gifts last year. Of course, all of this is non-breakable. Like all of this is either like the balls are plastic. This was our first Christmas at home, 2023. That's when we bought our house. Here's another baby's first Christmas. This one's so cute. Oh, look at the picture they chose for it. I love it. I think that one's from Zach's stepdad. And then our first Christmas is Mr. and Mrs. 2023. And then this one, oh my gosh, we have to get one for the new baby because this is Addie, ultrasound picture, so we need to get one for the next baby. I'm gonna go upstairs and get what I need for my embroidering and bring it downstairs. And I'm just gonna work on my little Christmas ornament embroidery. I cut some of the fabric. If you remember, I had like just one sheet of fabric that I was having Addie stamp her hand on, and I cut some of the good ones, and we have a good amount of options. I wanted to make at least 3, but it's looking like 5, 6 possible like good contenders. We should be able to make a one for ourselves. 1, this one's pretty good. 2, 3, that one's pretty good too. 4, 5, and 6. So I'm gonna choose my favorites out of those. I'm going to embroider like the outline of each hand. And then I'm gonna write like Addison and then 2025. And then I guess I'll just do this like next year for the next baby as well. Anyway, I have plenty to like mess up on, which I'm happy about. Like while I was doing the red fingerprints, I started realizing like, cause I was like, oh, red and green Christmas. And then I realized while I was doing the red, like, is this too much like a bloody handprint? So that's why I switched over to green, and luckily the greens came out like really well. So this was the only red one that came out pretty good. But I still don't know if I'm gonna use it or not because it's a little bit like, is it creepy? I don't know. Anyway, this is a pre-lit garland that we've had for 1 year and half of it's not working anymore. I made pretty good progress on my embroidery projects. My hands started getting numb because, I don't know if I talked about it yet, I started having carpal tunnel in the last like week and a half, which I talked to my doctor about. He said it was completely normal, but like my hands will just like suddenly get like numb and I'll like start having some carpal tunnel. And my hands, it's worse in the morning when my hands are like swollen from like overnight, but like they're never swollen in like a concerning way. So I also said that to my doctor, like, yeah, they're a little bit swollen in the morning, but like not in like a crazy way. So I don't want you guys to worry because my doctor's not worried, but yeah, I do have carpal tunnel. And he was like, the only thing you can do is like physical therapy for it. And I was like, I will just deal. So we'll see how the next 9-ish weeks go with my hands randomly going numb. But anyway, that is it for Vlogmas Day. I think this is Vlogmas Day 3. Our Christmas decorations that I just put up in this vlog are already falling apart. So prayers up for me and my patience. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more Vlogmas. We've got a busy couple of months coming up.